Three, two, one, Tony Montana. Yeah, all right. So we're back. This is another week down. Uh it is finished. We are up for the end of the week. The previous week ended up having a losing week. I think, let me see. I had last week. How did this it was nine. I think my highest at the previous had a big winning week, right? 2 weeks ago. $927,000. Okay. Which is like $924,000 in profits. Whatever. $927,000 profit. In there, and then had a losing week, which dropped me down to at 877,000 by the Friday. Okay. Then this week was rough. I dropped all the way down. My lowest point was 849,000. Let's say like what, Wednesday? Or Wednesday or like Thursday morning, Wednesday night, something like that. And then by now, this Friday, after the close of the market, it's 6:39 p.m. right now, I am up big time. I'm up for the week, but I'm still down in a 2 week period. $904,000. Let's see. So, I mean, next week. So my goal going from here, I would say by next Friday. Well, let me check. I have to move this to cover the hedge fund information. Non-disclosure agreements. I mean, I can't play games with that stuff, right, guys? Contract is a contract is a contract. But I can at least show you some things. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Okay. All right. So, yeah. 904, 587. I'm just making the notes here. 587 and 14 cents a change. So next week, my goal, I gotta make another what? Minimum, I gotta make 23,000 to break even. So I gotta make over 23,000 profits next week. I have to do well next week. We started the week off. It was a little rough, man. Doing a few trades. I tried to grab some. I had to change some of my parameters for the indicator. Let's see. Let's go. I'm trying to see what I typed. Let's go back up. Telegram. I think it started. Was it 26th? 20? Yeah, the 25th, somewhere in there. I think it was that Sunday, 24th. Like I was up. We had USD CHF was a buy. USD CHF at that time, and I think it was sitting still. It was something that happened. Let me see if I can go back to that point in time. Yeah, I think it was. All right, so in the income Sunday, It was like right there. So there it was, right there. Sunday, boom, we put in a buy. I was looking for this thing to return, for this to be the bottom and head up. And you see here, you see that wasn't the case. This just didn't really, I mean, it moved. This was it. And it peaked at 52. I didn't stay in this that long. Was it even a day? I don't remember, but I know it was that long. Somewhere in here, I got out of the trade. At the same time, I had sent out CAD JPY. Now, I traded this on more than one account. Some accounts got it, some didn't. So now this particular hedge fund account that I use to show the students, this one had gotten stopped out, and I wish I had never put the stop on there. I mean, it made me begin to realize that, you know what, I need to get rid of the stops on some of these. So here we had, it was like right there, got into the trade, just came down. See how it went past, because I had my stop at 32. It hit like 39, about 39.40, 39, 40.3, somewhere in there. And then as soon as it does that, it goes back goes my direction. But I'm out of the trade. I'm like, shit, right? The sucker goes 90 pips. The other account was closed, and then this one was like, I just left it. I said, well, hey, you know, if you weren't in it, if you got stopped out and didn't get back in, this is why I was saying that if it returns to open, like if you're not doing it, like let's say for instance, you get stopped out. If you don't get right back in, at least get back in the open. You see if thing goes back to open price, okay, get back into the trade. Okay. Some have just been saying, well, went out and that's it. No, because I'm measuring it and it happened to be a week that was a little more, a lot more volatile than I thought it was going to be. And they were going over 30 pips, like they were going 40, 45 pips and 46 pips and then change and then go my direction. So my entries were just early. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I had to do. And so I had been doing some breaking evens, but then come Tuesday, I really started getting chopped down, taking some big hits. And you see the count low is in Wednesday. But this came from here, peaked at about 116. Then it did a double top, you know, came up there again and then broke down. Okay, came down here, did kind of a retest a little, did another double top, and then drop. Pull back, drop, right? So, I mean, in just taking this as an analytical perspective, here to here, you know, it hits the 50. Here to here, goes up, hits not even the 50 really, it didn't quite even get there. It was so strong, man. And then again, just a repeat, retracement. I mean, you can be retracing an entry over and over again. This time goes up to the 7 and it's done. I mean, it's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, A, B, C, D, right? And then could go down. So it could form a harmonic and go further down. We'll see. For those that have the RSI question, you have this at the bottom of your screen, and you can see harmonics that are hidden there. This was a particular one, which has been filled. Okay. Just 5. Let me look at those. Let's see how it looked on the hourly. And I'm like, these things are going to stay open. And when I got into this one, I said, this is going to stay open also. Because I saw how this one was left like this. It didn't just close it all the way up. I figured a repeat just on a smaller scale. And I was like, oh, shit. I started selling it. Sold a little bit. I see those things sometimes. And then I saw it on another.
Are you a trader? Then you'll love Connect One Forex Signals, a leading signal service dedicated to providing the best trading entries and exits for traders. We have the highest reward to risk ratio in the industry, and our pips gain is as high as 1,200 pips in one trade. You don't need to do anything, just set it and forget it. We'll do all the heavy lifting. We also teach how to trade successfully using what we call the RSAI Blueprint strategy. Our strategy is based on harmonics, but we also use them in other ways besides just buying and selling to target. Receive signals, learn new techniques and innovative trading systems to bring you to a new level of training and profitability with Connect One Forex Signals. Sign up for a free trial at connect-1-forex-signals.multiscreensite.com or join our Telegram group at t.me/KOFXS group for group chat.
Trade, another pair. I was like, oh, it's going to do the same thing, man. Then we have our range lines. These come up, they test it, whatever, and then they break back down. Like this comes above, test it, bounce off, and goes up. You see that a lot. Some of the trades that I did were based off of that range line. Okay, they come up and I try to get that retest, or I'll get in and say, I'll hold the retest or something. But those retests can be big pullbacks. You gotta watch that because they can dip below here. I mean, other than that, the line would just be my stop loss. And then I'll re-enter. I have another entry trying to get that, you know. Let me do that. Then we came down. USD JPY was a limit order at 138. You can see I held this for the weekend. Like I got back in, held this for the weekend. I had a limit order short at 138.692, which is a nice one. It's a beautiful trade. Look at this. Comes down. Look at the entry. So nice. It took a while, right? Hold on. And then I just grabbed some. I didn't get the whole thing. It was like this one was right at the top. Right? No. It was this one. 120. Oh, I'm at the wrong. That's why I can't find it. I'm at the wrong. It's too small. I mean, too, zoomed out. Let's give it. Because I know this was triggered by my indicator when I got in. Because, we've set our parameters. See, up here is when you're going to, set your range up in here. Find your number. I tweak mine sometimes. And when it hits that, I'm putting in a sell order. Comes down here, I'm putting in a buy order, okay? And I'm using the H4. That's it. So we were at around the 25th. It said, Oh, and then we put in the order here and waited. So the 136, 138.6. Oh, and it didn't. Oh, okay. It didn't trigger it. I thought it would go up. Oh, that's what happened. And I had to catch this on the other end, 136. Well, I had that up there. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That's how I had to trade this a different way. Now, no. Okay. The sell limit. And then you had to just jump on it. But I don't think I did that. But you see the thing did come down. I thought this peak right here, it stopped at 137.5. I had thought that it would stop at 138.6 right here. But instead it stopped here, then dropped. I thought it would do here and then drop. So, and that's the thing. Each time you're trying to predict a turn and you add another turn to it, you'd increase the odds of you not getting it correct because you're adding more elements. So you don't want to add too many elements. What I could have just done was a straddle. I could have had a sell limit up here and then have a sell stop right down below this support. I didn't do that. I was just putting it up here and then I was moving on instead of just saying, hey, if it doesn't reach here, why don't I just straddle that, and say, if it goes this far down here, I can catch some pips. I mean, think if I had done that and been a little more thorough, instead I had to catch it down here, I would have caught about a good 230 pips. So I got to remember that next time. It's not going to kiss your price exactly, stop short, go the other way, but at least you want to be under that area of support so that you can catch the way down. I didn't do that. I was just pretty much like, oh, well, fuck, I'm going to chase this thing. You don't want to do that. I just put one. I should have had both sides of the trade. So got to remember that for the future. Having both sides of the trade. All right. Because it would have been just a great short if I had just put in two sell orders, a sell limit and a sell stop, instead of just a sell limit and just saying, hey, taking my chances on the sell limit, missing the entry. It would have been a great short. I would have been up for the week. I would have been up in the middle of the week probably instead of down in the middle of the week. And then I had started getting into a battle with Euro AUD. Had missed that, and then Euro AUD was an open at 145. These things, golly, I'm just constantly correct on that. Trading is one thing. See, I'm a good analyst, but terrible trader. I'll tell you where it's going. But me trading it, man. All right. Let's see. 145, 650. So it came here. Oh, yeah, it was going sideways on me, and I was like, forget it. I got tired of waiting, and then it popped up. It's down right about right there. It moved another 113 pips up. Because I got tired of waiting for the trade and was kind of just, and I'm like, forget this thing. And that's the thing, you have to have patience. I didn't have the patience for Euro AUD. But the buy was successful. I said it would do 269 pips. It did 120. It did half of what I said, pretty much. Well, so far. It's still up. I mean, if you're in the trade, you're in the trade. Let's see how the other one works out or going or didn't work out. GBP, NZD. That one was I said open at 193.082. I remember it was going against me and I got out of it. 193.08. It was down here. Was it down here? Yeah. And when it went against me, I closed it. I didn't wait for it to hit my the stop loss. I said, you know what? I think this thing's going the other way. And I just got out. So that's one. Yeah, because look, it's just side. It's like up, then it's down. It's just up and it's down. I mean, it's just sideways. You know, it would be negative right now, like negative this much. Let's see. I mean, if you were like, let's say you didn't put a stop loss or something. I mean, you would have been like, you would be negative 68 pips. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm glad I got out, because see how far it went. You know, I just get the hunch, man. Like, I just get the hunch that, hey, you know what? This sucker ain't gonna do the right thing, and I got out. Glad I did. So glad I got out. But if it returns to open, okay? If it returns to open, I mean, I would say, because it's bounced here, I would get below that. I mean, or just leave it. I mean, we can just move on. I mean, and you can kind of put an alert there and say, oh, hey, you know, let's put an alert and say, hey, if it comes back, I'll reevaluate it. Okay, I'll come back and take a look at it and see what's. GBP NZD has been my least successful pair of trading it. So, I mean, you know, just know that. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. Try to capitalize on the strengths. I mean, just win more than you lose. I mean, that's what I'm doing here. We're going for wins more than we lose. So when we have a winning trade, I want you to go balls out. I want you to go all the way out. And that's what I did. And I do that at the end of the week. I go all the way out. All right. And that's how I'll come back. I may not pick up more pips than I lost, but I'll pick up more money than I lost. Euro GBP. That's just my strategy. That's all. 84 150. This one was a what? I was trying to buy this 84 1. I was trying to buy it down here. What I was trying to catch a bounce, just in the trade, and I got out of the trade. Is this GBP? Yeah, I got out of the trade, and it did one of the same thing that GBP NZ did. So let's see, 127. Like right up in here. And then it just went like that. Yeah. And I was like, yo, what the hell, man? This is when I started losing money. I said, what the hell, dude? I was out of the trade. I think it hit my stop. Yeah, it hit my stop. I said, and I just forgot about it. I forgot I even. It returns to open. It'll return to this area. Let's, take a second look and reevaluate. It's not typing. So I'm going to reevaluate the buy. So Now we went to NAS. That didn't really work out. So we went to NAS, and then I had a buy at 12,250, which is a buy over here, and it was going against me. Hit the stop, which stopped like right there. Then it turned around. I didn't get back into it, and look how far it ran, right? But remember, I said, right, hit your open. Look how much it ran. So I went ahead and I had short just a little bit. Well, not on this, is on US 500. Well, they're close. In the same, correlation pretty much. But I got the trigger alert on US 500. And so since it was Friday, I said I'm not going to get much of a move. So since I'm right at the top, I know I am, I'm going to just dump everything I got. And I put like a lot of money behind it. So I had made like another 50,000. It was something crazy. Everything I made, everything I had lost, and then some, everything I lost during the week, and then some, I made that on a trade. On one trade, going balls out. Just dumping everything I have into it and then closing it. Not trying to get a long run. Just close it. Like, I know I'm at the top. Just do that. Trade was never negative. It was like a sniper. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting all excited. All right, USD. And these are ones that I missed during the week. These are ones that just did not work out. I was close, but, I should have re-entered on these. I was just leaving it, moving on. But, if you guys really want it, you go back in. I mean, it would have banked like crazy, man. These hit stop. That's why I say you can always re-enter one time. Don't do it again, right? The rule is one time. If it doesn't work out, because it don't work the second time, it's just done, okay? But many times, odds are, a lot of these trades, when they go back to their open, it's very high that they're going to work out. It's just I had my stop a little too tight. Really, it's because I had my stop tight, a lot of these. Okay? And so I was like, man, that's why I told you I threw away the stop on, some of my smaller account. I just said, forget the stop, and I just left it. They all made money because I didn't have a stop loss. USD CAD. This one was with a short that I was looking for. You see how this thing just continuously went down. There was a short 128. Let's look at the price over here. 128.7, right up.
Are you a trader? Then you'll love Connect One Forex Signals, a leading signal service dedicated to providing the best trading entries and exits for traders. We have the highest reward to risk ratio in the industry, and our pips gain is as high as 1,200 pips in one trade. You don't need to do anything, just set it and forget it. We'll do all the heavy lifting. We also teach how to trade successfully using what we call the RSAI blueprint strategy. Our strategy is based on harmonics, but we also use them in other ways besides just buying and selling to target. Receive signals, learn new techniques and innovative trading systems to bring you to a new level of training and profitability with Connect One Forex Signals. Sign up for a free trial at connect-1-forex-signals.multiscreensite.com or join our Telegram group at t.me/KOFXS group for group chat.
And then on the 26th, right, because I remember it was late, okay. And then I had, so right there, let's see if we can measure it. Boom. Close enough, 7512. I had it. It didn't hit my stop. My stop loss was at 30 something, right? Comes down, then does this. Taps my stop, and then drops like a rock. I said, what? And so like, you know what? Like, I was like, oh man, I was like, fuck these stops, man. Fuck these stops, man. I mean, volatile, I mean, you could have had your stops maybe. I mean, if I had the stops at 60, it would have done great. If I had my stops at 60, it would have been great. Wouldn't be having this conversation if I had my stops at 60. But I did not expect this week to be as volatile as it was. I was like, oh. Then when I realized that, so I got rid of it. It's like, stops are making me lose my trade. I'm got these good trades that I'm losing because the stop is too tight. You know what I mean? Dude, it continued down, man. It's like, fuck. Look at this wild baby. Was I in it? I don't know what I was doing with it. I was buying it and getting out. All I know, I was making money on it. A few grand and I get out. I wasn't like, 648. Oh yeah, I said it was gonna be a wild, crazy ride. I think I got in at 8:30. Was it 8:30? It was something like that. And I made that money going up. Something like that. Because they'll do that. Come 8 o'clock, 8:30, you'll see some crazy swings. I wasn't in it here. I came in later. You'll see some crazy swings. If you can get in, man, on these swings of reversal at 9:30, 10 o'clock, boom. Later in the day, like 11 o'clock. I got in like 11, I think it was. You can make some money. And I think it was an odd USD I was in also. Did the same thing. Oh yeah, I took profit on your, it got out. I put in another sell on the 27th on USD JPY. So this video is the week in review. KOFXS week in review. All the signals. So this was put out again on the 27th. All right. 211. It's right up in here. 136.8. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, this is the one I was talking about. The second one. So this was put out right here. I had my stop at 32, right? No, I mean, no, I'm sorry. I think it got, I took the stop off. This is when I took the stop off, I think. It's 27. Yeah, I took the stops off. I said, man, forget these stops, dude. These stops don't mean a thing. I let it go, man. It was like down like $4 grand. I forget how much it was, like $4 grand. And it just came all the way back. I was like, you know what? Leave it open. And look what it did. I banked. I made like $14,000 on short. Not this account, on the hedge fund account, but on the I think it was the LMFX account. But it was like 14 grand or something crazy. Like, woo, sweet. I mean, look at that, man. It went literally 414 pips down, man. Insane. I was telling you guys. Oh, we were going for 3,000 pips. Oh, and then that stopped. But heck, remember, get back in the trade because it's 414 pips there. It's so, man, and that's the way it is. Policy. Trade these twice. Always remember that because it's so much. Oh my God, you make so much money if you follow that rule of getting back into the trade. So important. I don't think I put that on the other thing. I gotta, policy, man. That's policy. Because this is how it happens. I have my stop a little tight because volatile market's a little more volatile than I thought, and I'm gonna pull back. But I know what direction it's going. It's just I'd have to know the pullback size. But I know what direction it's headed next, and so you make money. I haven't been off on that. It's just I've been off on which side the stop should be, so that's why I got rid of the stops later in the week, and it worked out good. It worked out better for me. Getting rid of the stops just worked out better. I don't say to do that all the time. Okay, you can't do it all the time. Some people go too far with that. They make it like a solid rule. Man, whenever you stop, and then they end up losing a lot of money. Okay. It can happen. Yeah, I know I'm right under these directions and where they're about to go, which way they're about to go. But, I'm only human, man. I'm only human. I'm back to the 80s now. So, moving on. Booyah, baby. We're going down to, we got some more to go. Okay. These are, signals that are put out, man. Closed the NAS 100. I had MZ odd CHF. It was sent out on the 27th. What was this? This was a buy. Oh yeah, just I'm talking about direction, right? This one goes against me. Right, see, I'm human, right? But so you got let's see, 67, boom, on 27th. Wow, how did I land right on the time? I'm just a minute off. That's scary. Oh no, that's not a minute off. That's like an hour, 2 hours off. That's 9:45 and 11:46. So here, somewhere in here, like here, it goes up to only this far. It goes up just this far and then reverses on us. RCHF. Now I've had some issues with RCHF, so in the past, so it hasn't always been my best traded pair. Get stopped out. Didn't return to open. After you've done the trade, you know what I mean? If it happened twice, of course you never don't do it again. You don't do it again. But you're so much better off. 414, golly. It would have just swallowed up every loss from now until last week. All the way into last week, that one trade. So, that's what we do. I swing for home runs, man. I try to swing for home runs. So I missed the odd CHF, and then this one was here, like up here, and that one same. Yeah, they went both. I think they both went the same direction. Yeah, they both went the same direction. I was like, oh, and that's when I had that loss. I went all the way down, man, like 849. I was like, oh my gosh, man. I'm at an 80 grand loss, man. It's like $78,000 in the middle of the week. I was like, dog, I'm getting hammered. I need to kill it, man. And I just got busy. It just got working. I don't sit there and get upset. Oh, I'm on down and, trading and it's, I'm cursed and, and trading doesn't work for me and this is a bad career and I need to do something else in my life. And then, people start having these whole life reviews. That's because you're using too much money to trade. Okay? Gotta have patience. You only get to do this once, guys. HSI. Some of you didn't have this one, but I think I closed it like in a slight loss.
Connect One Forex Signal Services allows traders to take advantage of market trends to grow smaller accounts into larger accounts. No need to rush to capture a 50, 100, or 150 pip signal, because KOFXS signals are between 200 and 1200 pips. Here's how it works. When you look at the signal, it'll have an open price, a stop loss, and a target, with additional information about risk-return ratio, potential pips, and explainer video for the trade. If the trade gets stopped out, you can either wait for it to return to the open price, or you can take a second signal that's going to have an even greater return with the same target price. Our special strategy for calculating price targets is what separates us from other services out there. Take advantage of large trend movements and start on your way to success with KOFXS Group. For more details, visit our website or join our Telegram channel for a free trial.
I think I closed on review. Open at 25.75, and I think it dropped. I had closed it. I'm trying to remember if I had closed it at like, it was like $1,100. It was like nothing. It's $1,100. It just wasn't go. That's the thing with HSI, is just, it just like doesn't go anywhere. It's like, man, when is this thing gonna move? And you just get out. And that's what I did. I was like, I got bored with it. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, if you get bored with the trade, get out, man. Why bother? This never went to our stop loss. I was like, I'm bored with this thing. I didn't put a lot to it, and I just, so, I mean, it's still active if you 91, not 91, Nikkei 225. This one was a short because it was under Harmonic. It was a bearish crab, 27.74, 27, oh, geez. 27,740. And, and that was on the other account when I made the 32K profit in USD JPY. So, open 27,740. Right down here. And it stayed, as long as it stayed inside of this, I'm happy. And then I think I got out of it, right? Yeah, I got out of it. It was like, I don't know, it was like a slight profit or loss or something. I don't know, it's even pretty much. I think it was like what I paid to get in or something, or I made something. I don't know. But as you can see, it's not ready to move. It's going sideways on us. That's fine, whatever, you know. And then on the other account, 8,000 USD CAD, Euro CAD, $3,085. USD CAD sells 11,424. So then the other kind of started making money, and I'm like, okay, maybe there's a turnaround. Maybe I can make back what I lost. And I had to focus on another account, which is the main one that I used, that I'll show you guys. Because it's the biggest account. It's just I've had more luck with it. I try to stick with something I have luck with, okay? When I have bad luck, I've opened accounts where I've had just bad luck, man. It just shit didn't work out. And I just do another account. Like if you're having an account, guys, you're trading it, and you just feel like you just don't feel lucky with it. Like you feel like, why is this like just not working for me? Switch to a different account. And that's what I did, and that's what I do. I mean, I am a little superstitious when it comes to what account you choose and what you do. I mean, that's why I continue to do what I've always done, because I've had the most success with this. That's why I just stick with it. I don't know why it works for me. It just works. You know, you may not know why something's working for you. All you just know that it works, just do it. You don't get like, oh, I should be able to do that. No, well, you don't, all right? I should be able to do this anywhere. All right, GBP CAD. We were at the 28th, which was that was Thursday, at about 2:12 a.m. right around here, and I was trying to buy this, and then I kicked out and I got back in. I was trying to buy this, and then it did this. It kicked me out. I got back in like right down here somewhere. So here I am, into the trade the second time. This is one that I did do my policy, right? I was able to profit. I got back in, and I was able to make a nice trade off of that. It was a good trade. Okay. Nice, good trade. Hell, the thing just kept going up and up and up and up and up. It was just so nice. Oh man, I think it was like, I was up like, it was like $6 grand on it. Man, I was like, this is fantastic. I mean, it was just starting to save me. You see how Thursdays, things start to go your way. GBP, JPY. I traded this only once. I forgot I even had it. Probably went to stop loss. Yeah, it did. It went to stop loss. Yeah, that one was a bad trade. Yeah, this one was probably my worst trade. Yeah, this is like my worst trade. Didn't help me at all, right? It worked against that GBP cat, the big winner. I was still in CFJPY, and CFJPY was just doing really well. I mean, let's go up to CFJPY. CFJPY. I was in a short on CFJPY. I was in a short on Thursday afternoon. Was it afternoon? It was like down here. Thursday. I'm trying to think. Oh, went back on me. Okay, yeah. It went up and then dropped. Went here and then went up. And I removed the stop or something like that, right? Probably didn't. Yeah, I removed the stop. No, wait. Oh, yeah, no. Actually, I got stopped out. On that account, the other account, I didn't. Yeah, I made a ton on the other account. This account, I got stopped out. But the other account, I didn't get stopped out. Didn't re-enter the trade for this one. Did I re-enter? I don't think I did. I think I just left it. But did I re-enter? I can't remember. I was like digging through it. But anyway, so there you see, I was shorting it. Just got little 5 pips off on the pullback, something like that. Just a few pips off on the pullback. It hit our open again. Boom, you make 132 pips. Okay. You're out by 3 a.m., 4 a.m., okay? You follow my routine. You guys are really just doing fantastic. BTC, I put in a short up here. 24, 4. Uh-oh, did I write that wrong? 24, 24. Oh, yeah. And then the stop was at, it didn't reach our stop loss, which was up here. See, I had it far enough away, thank goodness. And I think it's because it was a bearish, it was a something here. But anyway, I took a small profit, got out. Didn't make a killing, but it's still active. Trade still, I mean, you're still right in the middle of the trade. So because this is toward the end of the week, and for the big winner, which wasn't that big of a move. I just decided that, you know what, I believe I'm correct, and I just went all out. I just threw everything. I just threw the kitchen stove at it. Short move. I got the tippity top. Wait. Oh, it was this one? I'm sorry. Was it this one or this? Was it? It's one of these spikes. Was it this one? 09? Where's 9-4? Oh, it was this one. It was like right here. Then I took like a big trade and just went from here down to here. It got out. Then it went back on me. I said, fuck that. I was like, man, it was a short trade. 41.44. This one's still active actually. But hey, yeah, that one's still active. It's in the negative a little. It's in the negative. But if you were still trading, if you're still in it, But if you got out when I got out, you're good. Oh yeah, see it says I had re-entered CHFJPY, which I did, and it was just like it was a freaking winner. See, I just had a speculation I re-entered it. And I had no stop. Yep. And I had no stop. I said, forget this. I said, forget this. I am winning this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your name is. This is KOFXS and we push it all the way. All gas, no brakes, baby. All gas, no brakes. So when I took that attitude, that allowed me to win for the week. I adopted that attitude. I said, you know what? All gas, no brakes. And that just goes back to what Travis had told me, man. He said, bro, you should just go, man. All gas, no brakes, you know? How you do? I said, you know what? You're right. So I haven't said that. Some of the notes. The only one that I said this at 12:23 a.m. The only one that now has an SL in place is USD CNH. Moved 253 pips away from the entry. This thing was swinging. I couldn't believe it. It was 60 something pips, and I watched it shrink all the way down to 12. It was like down here. I said, what in the world? Look at this. You can get one move. Look how many pips it can go. It's why I had 220. Oh my goodness. The move is crazy. It is crazy. But the nominations, it's less. It's not like other pairs. So, it's got a spread 12, 13 pips. It's a big spread. It's an exotic pair. You know how exotic pairs trade. Very volatile. Can really go against you. And when you're right on USD swaps, keep trading it. I just know why I do. When you're right on USD CNH, you can be really right. Like it can go 500 pips in your direction. It's sweet when you get it right. But when you get it wrong, watch out. I'll lay back in my chair a little bit. Let's see. 6 a.m. I'm closing all trades or at least placing stops into profit. Depends. We will see. Hopefully I don't sleep too long. I don't want to oversleep so bad. I'm like, please, I don't want to be up, especially on a Friday morning. I want to be up at the right time. I was like, oh, please. And I fell asleep. I might leave them open and let it be what it is. I'll take the rest of the weekend. Getting through one weekend is very tough to pull it off. But if we can get past the next weekend. So I decided to keep the one trade open. I had closed everything and then I reopened it. And that's USD JPY. Okay. Big pop there, but then a drop. Was probably around what? Oh, was it after you had the U.S. market open? This went straight down, U.S. market. Up London, down U.S. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. Let me sit up. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, click and subscribe. Make sure you guys that are in the free trial, was a free forever trial. You're in the free trial. Make sure that you're in the general information area, and make sure that you're linked to the KOFX Free Unlimited Signals channel. I give you those every Tuesday. I give you at least one signal, on Thursday one signal. If you want more signals, if you want to trade throughout the week from Sunday all the way to Friday, make sure you become a member. Okay, member, go to the Patreon link. Patreon will take you, will tell you what to do. You're going to contact me, send me the sign-up fee, and then you pay the whether it's $19 or $39 a month, whatever after that. Now, if you get the book, I'll give you a special deal. You get the course, you get the signals, and you get the membership for free for a certain amount of time. We'll talk about it. Talk to me about it. See if we can work out something. I like to make deals. You say, hey, look, I really want to get in. The sign up fee, $3.99 or whatever it may be at the time, and hey, say, I'd like to, can I get a discount or something like that? Talk to me. You know, people that are motivated get things done. You know, people that are go-getters are the ones who win. So, all right. So that's me. That's Aaron Truth, my YouTube. Aaron County, my name. And I will see you guys next time on KOFXS. Peace.